Welcome everyone to Friday Night SmackDown here in Rosemont, Illinois. This is the go home show for No Mercy, as we have some great action tonight, including a United States Championship match to open the night. So let's go ahead and begin Friday Night SmackDown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
As we kick the night off with this United States Championship bout between Damian Priest and the champion Jacob Fatu. Now Damian Priest is looking to add a chapter to his story tonight. Becoming the United States Champion could be a vital part of that story. He's not unfamiliar to the United States Champion. Back in 2022, he was United States Champion over on Monday Night Raw. As Priest now awaits the United States Champion, Jacob Fatu. Speaking of Fatu, I'm still kind of wondering about Solo Sikoa, because a couple of weeks ago we did see him backstage after losing to Jacob. They seemed to be stalking him backstage. Didn't look like he had good intentions for Jacob. Now Jacob Fatu proudly making his way down the aisle with that United States Championship strapped around his waist. Been reigning as the champion for ages now. Almost the entire season. Which is very similar to Cody Rhodes actually, who does compete in the main event tonight. Cody competes in a 2-on-2 tag team as he teams up with someone versus Uncle Howdy and a member of the Wyatt Six. So who Cody picks, we don't know. We'll find out later tonight when we see them. As the United States Championship is what's on the line here tonight in Rosemont. Let's take you to Mike Rome for the announcements.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, Damian Priest. And his opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 285 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacob Fatu.
As Fatu hands the United States Championship over to referee Charles Robinson, who holds the title high in the sky. Damian Priest looking to become your new United States champion just before Season 2 of Universe Mode as well. That should be coming within the next month. So stay tuned. We might even end up kicking the new season off with the next PLE, which is going to be revealed after No Mercy. As far 2 now. Got Damian Priest. Forcing him down onto his knees now. Just wearing him out there. His body kind of like gave up on him, almost. This Far2 now sends him over the ropes. What's Jacob Far2 got in mind? Off the ropes. Suicide dive by Jacob Far2. What a way to begin this matchup here on SmackDown. Far2 beginning this matchup with Damian Priest with chaos. That's exactly what you need to kick off a show here in the WWE. Now off the ropes. Ducks under. Pop-up Samoan drop by Jacob Far2. Brilliant from Jacob now on the outside with a springboard clothesline. Takes down Priest now into the cover. Will that be it? Priest says no. Jacob had a very impressive start to this match. As Priest is on the back foot, has to find a way to get back into it. But you also got to wonder, when will Jacob Far2's time as the United States champion come to an end? When will this reign wind down? So it doesn't seem like that's going to be anytime soon for Jacob. Now a headbutt to Priest. Oh, Damian going to fight back now. And a big clothesline sends Far2 over the top. Now we're on the outside. Both go for a kick. Neither man hits it though. But Priest manages to get a kick to the midsection. Hoists him up. And a power bomb on the apron. And now, oh, swings him into the barricade. Not the barricade, the LED. Oh my word, Damian Priest. That was nasty. A power bomb onto the apron and then swings him round into the LED board. Well, that's going to rock Jacob for a bit. As now he's sent back into the ring. If you didn't know, the apron is the hardest part of the ring as well. So, you've got to wonder what that's done to Jacob's spine. Elbows to the midsection though. Irish whip off the ropes goes Priest. Ducks under. Leapfrog. Went for the shoulder tackle. Priest dodged. Now off the ropes. Damian Priest with a right hand. As he now stalks Far2 in the corner. Was maybe going to go for a South of Heaven there, but Far2 had him scouted. Now Far2 looking to fly with a splash to Damian Priest. Hooks the leg. Is that it? No, Damian Priest at 2 fights out. Some frustration pouring out of Jacob, but he can't allow it to keep happening. Down goes Priest. Again, Far2 in the cover, desperate now. But again, Damian Priest powers out. Far2, springboard moonsault again into the cover. He's desperate to get it done, and he does. Jacob Far2 retains the United States Championship.
Here is your winner, and still WWE United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf,
Jacob Fatu fighting hard to retain his United States Championship. Fair play.
Your next premium live event is No Mercy, featuring both Raw and SmackDown brands, featuring superstars like the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Rhea Bloody Ripley. You don't want to miss No Mercy.
As we cut back to SmackDown, we see Becky Lynch and Jade Cargill backstage. Becky got a match versus Julia tonight, and Jade just thanking for the help last week and saying she's got Becky's back tonight. Oh, and taking up on that US title match that Jade has just offered to Becky as a return favour, I guess. As now we head into more singles action, and it's the in-ring debut of Jordynne Grace.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Austin, Texas, Jordynne Grace.
Now, last week on Friday Night SmackDown, Jordynne Grace made her debut by confronting the WWE Women's Champion Liv Morgan in the parking lot and tried to instantly challenge her to a match for the Women's Championship. But Liv, who worked hard for that title, well, some wouldn't say worked hard, she cashed in the Money in the Bank contract, beating Charlotte Flair, but she did retain it at SummerSlam. But Liv was not going to hand out a title shot just like that, especially not to a debuting Jordynne Grace. Told her she has to earn it. So that leads us here tonight, as Jordynne Grace is going to face Chelsea Green, who is in the midst of a bit of heat with tag team partner Piper Niven, so she's coming out alone.
Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
As Chelsea Green looking to maybe separate herself from Piper Niven for a bit. Just chase some singles gold. I mean, she was formerly the Women's United States Championship, but lost to Jade Cargill. Then lost her rematch as well. In fact, talking about losses, she lost a tag team match with Piper Niven last week. Now she faces Jordynne Grace one-on-one here. And Chelsea starts out with a big kick there. Strong start. Gets caught with a kick there by Grace. Now the elbow drop. Obviously Jordynne Grace clearly has the power. Has the power over Chelsea Green, the advantage in that power scale. Chelsea's got to use her mind games, tactics. It's all down to that for Chelsea Green. It's down to the brains. Now with a cheap shot there. That's the brains coming in. Gets Jordynne Grace off guard with a cheap shot. Jordynne Grace now going to work on the arm. Going to try and make it useless as she wrenches at it now. Chelsea Green desperately fighting to try and find her way out. And she does. Turns things around on Grace now. Turns it into a side headlock. Put it applied tight, but Grace manages to escape. Got it in a waistlock now. Got Chelsea trapped. But now it's another side headlock, this time on the floor. As Chelsea looking to go technical with Jordynne Grace. I mean, to be fair, Chelsea is a phenomenal technical wrestler. Now, going to overpower Jordynne Grace. Force her onto the ropes here. Referee forcing them off of each other. Chelsea Green now on the attack. Maybe raking at the eyes a little bit there. But Jordynne Grace going to fight out. Sends her into the ropes. Kind of got her with a... kind of looked like a gut wrench. Something there. That was Grace now going to target the arm of Chelsea Green. As Chelsea slips out of the ring. Gets caught here. Oh, big knee to the face. And now Jordynne Grace. On the outside. Down goes Green. Sent across ringside now. I would say so far we've had a pretty impressive showing from Chelsea Green. Not the greatest of showings from Jordynne Grace yet, but there's time. Chelsea with a side Russian leg sweep, and now just throwing the fists into the face there, pounding away. Now tossing Grace across ringside. Now going to get back into the ring. Maybe losing focus on the task at hand. And Jordynne Grace punishing Chelsea Green for that mistake. Hooks the leg. Is that a costly mistake? Chelsea Green manages to fight out there. Maybe redeem herself. Jordynne Grace stalking her now. Kick to the midsection. Down goes Chelsea. Surely it... No! Chelsea Green once more fights out at 2. Now gotta hoist her up. Chelsea slips out. Chop block now by Chelsea. Gets caught by Jordynne though. Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks under. Leapfrog. And a spine buster by Jordynne Grace. Incredible strength there. And that is the advantage that Jordynne Grace has had in this entire match so far, and it's finally starting to come to light. And the problem that Chelsea Green has to overcome is now taking over. As Jordynne Grace slams her down. Now climbing up the ropes. And a splash by Jordynne Grace. The whole frame of Jordynne Grace crashing down into the midsection of Chelsea Green. As now, look like a big elbow there. As Chelsea catches over the Rough Rider. Shades of her husband Matt Cardona, formerly known as Zack Ryder here in the WWE, gets caught with an elbow there. Now Jordynne Grace. Gotta be the end. And it is. Jordynne Grace wins her debut match here on SmackDown. And the women's champion Liv Morgan making her way to the ring. Championship in hand. What's Liv thinking? Has Jordynne Grace earned the opportunity at Liv's Women's Championship? As she holds the title up high. Making sure Jordynne can see. As Cody Rhodes. Looks like he's picked Javon Evans to fight alongside him. Interesting. Now we've got another competitor of that fatal four-way last week in Drew McIntyre. Coming out with a microphone. Got something to vent here, does McIntyre. Drew wants the man who won the fatal four-way, Uncle Howdy, whether champion or not. What? He just competed earlier tonight as Damian Priest. Back again. Second time tonight. Drew McIntyre making way for Damian Priest there as Priest is making his entrance for the second time tonight. Got something to say to Drew. Saying he tested his luck earlier and failed. Now he's going to try and push his luck a little bit further here. Oh my. Damian Priest wants to go one-on-one with McIntyre next week. Drew McIntyre says no. Now just going to walk out on Priest. Back from a little break. Roman Reigns attacked from behind by Aleister Black. Referee forced to call the match off. As now he's just trying to separate Aleister Black from Roman Reigns, but no, he can't. As it looks like a brawl's gonna break out here in the All-State Arena. Roman gonna fight back here as he tosses Aleister Black over his shoulders. Aleister turns it round as cut away from there. As now I ask you to please subscribe to Tacman12 as we're trying to get to 1.5 thousand subs. If you do, thank you. Let's get back to SmackDown. As there is more singles action to be had, it is now Julia taking on Becky Lynch. After last week, Becky faced Jade Cargill one-on-one, in which after the match, Julia attacked Jade, but Becky came back into the ring and saved Jade.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
As I was saying, Becky got back into the ring. She saved Jade from the post-match attack of Julia. Sent her over the top rope. That's what you saw them in the backstage area earlier tonight for. As Jade told Becky she's got her back here against Julia. In which we know Becky has a future United States Championship opportunity whenever she wants. Got to imagine Julia's got one around the corner as well, probably. As the man, Becky Lynch, makes her way down the aisle.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
Becky Lynch, wife of Seth Rollins. There's a couple rumors circling about Rollins right now, as he's not been seen on programming in quite a bit of time. He's rumored to be back soon. I don't know when soon is, but he's rumored to be back soon. That's all we know. So we're going to have to keep an eye out on that for when Rollins makes his return. How he makes his return, I don't know. And that's very intriguing to think about. Obviously, just before this, you saw the feud between Roman Reigns and Aleister Black heat up a little bit more. In that feud, we've seen Aleister Black go through the announce table. We've seen them fight backstage. We've seen Roman hit Aleister Black with a kendo stick. It's getting quite heated. And from what I'm hearing now, Roman and Aleister Black are set to actually go one-on-one tomorrow night at No Mercy. So that is a match locked in for No Mercy. It's going to be Roman Reigns taking on Aleister Black finally. There should not be any ambushes like that. I doubt that's going to be what solves their problems, but it's going to be another step in the road to doing so. But now Julia got Becky with her arm locked behind her hand, but Becky turns things round. Got Julia trapped now. Julia there. Brilliant maneuver. Now got Becky again. Got that left arm. Becky gonna deliver punches to the gut there to escape that hold. Julia gonna push Becky into the corner, separated by the referee. Julia with a cheap shot. Now a kick, a chop there, and now Julia sends Becky flying into the middle of the ring. Brilliant athleticism shown by Julia, but a kick to the back of the knee gives Julia maybe a dead leg for a second, but she recovers quick. Got Becky up, but Becky catches her with a right fist. Tried to give her another, but got caught. And now Julia goes for it again, but Becky again with the right fist. Irish whip into the ropes. Becky with an arm drag into the cover. Count of one, Julia kicks out. Now Becky with a drop kick to the back. Up to the top. What's Becky thinking? Looking to fly with an elbow drop. Gets caught though. Julia with an inside cradle. Can she steal the win here? Upset everyone? No, she can't. Becky Lynch at one now rolls out of the ring. To get back in. Julia stalking. Becky dodged. Now turns around the Irish whip. Drop kick by Becky. Now she drops Julia, who's going to roll out of the ring here. Gonna get back in the ring, mate. Oh. Maybe just taunting with Becky playing mind games. Oh no, she's just done. Oh, it's Jade Cargill. And now Becky Lynch tosses Julia back into the ring. Jade Cargill there to prevent any little tactic there from Julia as he hits Becky with a little bit of an exploder there. Julia trying to leave the match. Jade not allowing it. Going to force Julia to finish this match with Becky Lynch. Irish whip into the ropes now. Does Julia, big right forearm. Brilliant forearm by Julia there. As now sends Becky face first into the mat. Kick to the midsection. Now a DDT, spikes her on the top of her head, hooks the leg. Is that it for big time Bex? No, it's not. Count of 1. Rolls out the ring now, does Becky. Gets caught by Julia. Going to catch her with the elbows now to the gut. A drop kick attempt. Julia rolls out the way. Into the corner. The spine there is Julia. She sends Becky chest first. Into the turnbuckle. Hits her with a German suplex to follow. And now a knee to the head. Oh, and Becky to the back of the knee. Now Becky with the lariats. Into the drop kick. Up to the top. What's she thinking? Maybe thinking to fly. Again, she does. Went for the leg drop. Julia going to move out of the way, though. Becky now sends Julia into the corner. Julia dodges Becky there. Kicks to the back of the leg. Kick to the midsection. Julia hoists Becky up. Down she goes. Great strength by Julia. Headbutt to Becky. Down goes Lynch. Now Julia going to go into the cover. Going to try and win the match here. Becky powers out at 2. And now gets caught with a kick. Either woman could win this. As Julia now got Becky up. Spins her around. Plants her down on the mat. This should realistically be it. Becky weaves out the way. Dodges that. Clothesline there. Down goes Julia. Now Becky going to go for the tap out. Can she get it? No. Julia escapes quickly. But Becky now going to reverse whatever Julia had in mind. Now just to remind you, your main event here tonight is coming up next. It's going to be Cody Rhodes and Javon Evans versus Uncle Howdy. And I've heard it's going to be Eric Rowan alongside Howdy. As Becky goes for the leg drop. That's going to be a very good tag match for your main event. As Cody and Howdy will go one-on-one at No Mercy for the Undisputed Championship. For the other World Championship, you've got CM Punk taking on Finn Balor as Balor defends his championship against the best in the world. Julia now with a cover on Becky. Becky kicks out at 2. On the women's side, you've actually got Rhea Ripley, who faces Raquel Rodriguez in an ambulance match. You're not going to want to miss that one. But now Julia goes for the drop kick. No avail. And now Becky from behind stalking Julia. And manhandle slam by Lynch. Into the cover. Night. Julia, no! Becky is in disbelief. I am in disbelief. Julia somehow powers out of the manhandle slam. But now Becky looking to try and put this to bed with the missile drop kick from the top. And drops the leg on the arm. Now Lynch gonna look to try and disable the legs of Julia. Smart from Becky, maybe going to tap out. Not quite. What's she planning to get here? Delivers an elbow drop there. Julia now going to climb towards the corner, dragging herself up. As Lynch now with a body slam there. Going straight into the cover. Can that put away the beautiful madness? And it can. Becky Lynch knocks off Julia here tonight.
Here is your winner, the man, Becky Lynch.
With the help of friend Jade Cargill, Becky Lynch takes out Julia. As Julia is looking rough. Take you to the last episode of SmackDown. You had Los Garza taking on Fraxium in a tag team match, in which Los Garza took the win here, as you'll see. Hit that finisher on Nathan Frazier, took the win home. And then from the back, the newly crowned tag team champions who won at SummerSlam pretty deadly came out to congratulate them, as previously they had stated that they will be hunting their challengers, making it clear that Los Garza will be their first challengers for the tag titles. Now we don't know when that is, but whenever it comes to be, it will come to be. But now, it's main event time here in Rosemont, Illinois, on Friday Night SmackDown, as the Fireflies are out. It's Uncle Howdy. It's Eric Rowan. Gonna take on the American Nightmare and the Young OG. As the eeriness of the Wyatt Six overtakes Allstate Arena here in Illinois, Rosemont to be exact. Uncle Howdy there, the center of attention. Got Nikki Cross, Joe Gacy, Dexter Loomis around him. As they walk down the ramp, down the aisle. Big main event here tonight. I mean, if Howdy and Rowan can beat Javon Evans and Cody Rhodes, that's going to be a very good momentum boost for Uncle Howdy going into No Mercy in that undisputed championship match versus the American Nightmare. Cody will definitely be at the mental disadvantage there. So we're going to have to see how things unfold here. As the Wyatts are now all ringside. And here comes the Young OG. Javon Evans is here in Rosemont, Illinois, in the Allstate Arena for this main event on SmackDown.
And their opponents, first from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
As Javon Evans says, your boy is bouncy. Looking to do great things here tonight alongside the American Nightmare. Cody Rhodes, who will just now make his entrance for this main event tag team match. It's definitely a momentum setting one, as it relies on a lot of focus here for Cody Rhodes. With the crowd chanting his song, getting him hyped up. Cody is feeling it here in the All-State. The reception is incredible.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has reigned undisputed champion throughout this entire season of Universe Mode. From day 1 to present day / today, he has held that championship. Will it finally be taken off him at No Mercy by Uncle Howdy, the brother of the late great Bray Wyatt, honouring his legacy? It would definitely be a hell of a moment if that happened. As this tag match looks to begin, Javon Evans gonna start alongside Howdy. With now Uncle Howdy. Got Javon up on the shoulders. Samoan drop. Interesting there, he's not Samoan, so it's interesting. Gonna run him up. Javon gonna fight out here. Chopped there by Evans. Now going after the leg of Uncle Howdy. Trying to degrade the mobility of Uncle Howdy, which is smart, as Javon Evans, your boy, is bouncy. Brilliant there from Javon Evans, using the ropes to assist in a... It was kind of like a seated bouncing Hurricane Rana off the ropes. Impressive athleticism from the young man who calls himself the Young OG. This will be a pretty big win for him tonight if he can win alongside Cody Rhodes. Probably earn the respect of Rhodes. Probably already has earned the respect of Rhodes, considering he is tagging with him tonight. Probably impressed Rhodes during the Fatal 4-Way last week. Which, talking about the Fatal 4-Way we saw earlier tonight, Drew McIntyre say that he does want to face Uncle Howdy, as Howdy hits Javon with a flatliner there. So yeah, Drew does want Uncle Howdy. But Damian Priest wants Drew. So that's a bit of a sticky situation. As Howdy hits Javon with a side Russian leg sweep. Now going after the arm. Choking Javon out now. Now sends him into the corner. Tags in Eric Rowan. Here comes the double team maneuver off the ropes. Back body drop. Sending Evans high into the air, and Cody Rhodes gets tagged in. As he rushes Eric Rowan, goes for the clothesline, but Rowan ducks cross body to Rhodes. Brilliant stuff there. Now going after the leg of Cody. But now Cody reverses. springboard moonsault. Rowan moves out the way and a drop kick to the back of Rhodes. There's Nikki Cross clapping at ringside. Cheering on a stable mate. But Cody with a big move there to the leg. Going to try and damage the hamstring. But Rowan just too strong with a big headbutt. As Cody's struggling here, but he manages to turn it around. As Rhodes, to the arm. Now to the, to the face and the arm there. Cody gets tossed over the head there. Kick to the midsection. What's Rowan got in mind? We won't get to know. Cody escapes. Now Cody with a bulldog. And now here comes Howdy. Here comes Javon Evans. Again, these two. Javon with a Hurricane Rana. Now a kick to the spine of Howdy to follow. Howdy rolls out the ring. Javon diverted his attention to Eric Rowan. Turned back, got hit with a spear by Howdy. Into a 2 count. Javon powers out. That split second of diverted attention to Eric Rowan, the non-legal man, nearly just cost Javon Evans there. In fact, nearly costed himself and Cody Rhodes. Rolls out of the way brilliantly there. Gets caught though. That momentum didn't really last very long. But Javon still fighting back with the elbows there. And now a drop kick delivered to Uncle Howdy. Drops the knee to the back of the neck there. Kick to the midsection. Hoists him up. What's Javon thinking? Sit out power bomb. Brilliant stuff from Javon Evans as he tags in the American Nightmare now, who hits Uncle Howdy with a bulldog. Makes the tag to Eric Rowan now. Double leg takedown. Stacks Cody up. Can he get the win? No, he can't. Cody turns it round. Count of 1. Rowan kicks out. And now Cody. Kick to the midsection. Hooks the arms. Pedigree by Rhodes. And now Eric Rowan gets caught with a crossroads by Cody into the cover. Is that it? No, Eric Rowan powers out at 2. And now wipes out Cody by the leg. Tries an overhead suplex, I think, but Cody managing to get those right forearms in. Making a great reversal there. And now a side Russian leg sweep into the cover combination. Looking to put away Rowan. And he does. Cody Rhodes takes the advantage over Uncle Howdy.
Here are your winners, the team of Javon Evans and Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes and the young OG Javon Evans take the win. Cody has the advantage going into No Mercy. Thank you for tuning into SmackDown. And I will see you for No Mercy.